Boys and girls, it's Uncle Tapiwa here, and I am here to talk to you about what's going on. Now, I'm sure some of you guys might have heard interesting and new words like lockdown and pandemic and quarantine. You might have heard some of these words. Now, this disease or this sickness is very, very contagious. So the government and the doctors and some of the bigger people have said that it'll be better if we all stay indoors while they try to make things go back to the way that they were. Now, the good thing kinda about this virus is it doesn't really affect young people as much as it does the adults. But the thing about that is, even though it might not affect you or me in as bad as it will affect somebody older than us, we still need to think about those other people, and that's why we have to stay inside. Now, this virus, I'm sure, might have you confused and anxious and worried, but I'm here to let you know that you don't have to be. And to be honest, it's such a scary thing, but the Bible says God is with us, and because of that, we don't need to be afraid. It reminds me of the story of David and Goliath. I'm sure when David saw Goliath, he noticed how big Goliath was. But the thing about David is he knew that God was bigger. So we might notice how big and scary coronavirus might be, but we also need to know that God is bigger than it. It takes me back to a Bible verse in Deuteronomy 31 verse 8, and it says, "It is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed." Pretty amazing Bible verse, huh? And it just tells me that there's gonna be things in this world that are very scary and very confusing, like this coronavirus, but the most important thing is to remember that God is with us. I hope you remember that, and I'm gonna try and remember that as we go through this whole crazy, chaotic situation, and I'll be praying for you. And if you could please pray for everyone around the world so that this deadly disease can be cured. God bless.